picked him up, who wants to have sex with him, and they drive out in the middle of the bean field, and he makes a trade with the guy in order to get a free ride to a town, right? And it's a short but poignant story for those hitchhikers among us. But I wrote it, and I used it in a book that was a monument to Jack Kerouac. And I'll show you that book in a minute. But anyway, I read this story in Winston-Salem at the Center for Contemporary Art in Winston-Salem. And the Crescent Review, the editor of the Crescent Review was there. And he said, man, I love that story. He said, we'd like to print it in the Crescent Review. And I said, well, that's flattering, you know, bring me a Crescent Review, let me have a look at it. So they brought me a Crescent Review, and I just looked at it for a minute, and I said, God, the art's terrible in this damn thing. And he said, well, you know, we're about writers, and we just get whatever art we can get to run in here, and people give us stuff, and we print it. And I said, it's awful, you know, and I said, I don't want my story in there with that bad art, you know. And so he said, well, I don't know what to do about that. I said, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do an illustration for every story in the Crescent Review, and I'll design the cover, and I'll do a capital letter for every story out of woodcut, and then I'll put my story in there with all the good art, my art, and will be my story, my illustration, my art, and then the rest of the stuff will be coherent. It won't be all this different stuff all piled in there. Helter-skelter. Anyway, so he said, okay. He said, this is awfully generous of you. I said, well, I'm going to make a lot of money on this. And he said, how's that? I said, well, I'm going to make money because I'm going to print these prints in portfolios, and Larry's going to buy them in portfolios for me. And we're going to sell the prints as a suite of prints to the writers. Now, that's the mistake, I tell you. Writers don't give a damn about visual art. I mean, for writers, okay, this is the difference between book artists and people who make books and writers. Writers put together ciphers in sequence that make words, and then they put those words together into sentences that make sense. And then they combine the sentences into paragraphs, and the paragraphs into chapters, and the chapters into a book. And all those ciphers make sounds that go off in your head and tell a story. And once you've heard the story, they don't care whether you take this thing and throw it in the trash or not. Okay? I mean, this is all about the sound that goes off in your head for them. Okay, now I'm different. Anybody that's a visual artist that's right.